Whether you're a fan of this Tyler Perry character or not, you gotta admit, Madea has got some serious staying power. Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 5 reasons Madea movies are still coming out. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're taking a look at this popular but often maligned film franchise to see what has given it such longevity. Number 5. The Boo movies have been winning Halloween. In Chris Rock's critically acclaimed film Top 5, he took a jab at the Madea franchise by parodying the long-running series with the suggestion of a seemingly too ridiculous to be true holiday film. He even gave it a name, Boo.
Oh, it's the new Tyler Perry movie. It's where Madea gets trapped in a haunted house.
Perhaps to his chagrin, the idea actually resonated with Lionsgate Studio. Though Perry was reportedly initially resistant, he eventually came around. And wouldn't you know it, Madea's first Halloween outing made a whopping $74.8 million. Nearly 3 times the haul of Top 5. Both Boo and its sequel, Boo 2, have opened as number 1 at the box office, beating out more conventional horror films, a disaster film, Tom Hanks, and Tom Cruise in the process. If Madea can own Halloween, why stop?
I'm gonna beat his ass.
Number 4. Tyler Perry has built a brand, but knows how to avoid repeating himself.
The hell I am? I'm the hell no.
These days, it's a lot easier to attract audiences if you're operating under a familiar banner. With this zany grandmother character, Tyler Perry has created a recognizable figure with real draw. Of course, for any long-running franchise, box office burnout is a significant risk. If you keep churning out the same film, people might stop coming. As we've seen with the Boo films, however, Tyler Perry knows how to switch up the formula.
If I call the police, they're gonna be here in 10 minutes.
Okay, then that leaves me 9 to beat the hell out of you.
Though each film is comedic, some lean significantly further into drama than others. He also does a good job of using Madea as either a leading lady or a secondary character, depending on the narrative. Though you'll always get Madea, you'll rarely get the same film twice.
You got to be nice to people, pass it on niceness.
Number 3. Madea is an appealing, familiar, and relatable character.
Not in Big Mama's house.
Like Big Mama and Mrs. Doubtfire before her, Madea gets a base level of interest because of the cross-dressing angle, though Madea is actually female within her cinematic world. More importantly for the audience, however, is that while Madea Simmons is certainly over the top in her antics, the reality is that most of us have a relative like that, whether an aunt, great-aunt, or grandmother. She's silly, caring, crass, and loving all at once.
That's a flat-out no, and I'm not changing my mind.
Though she might feel like a caricature, she's undeniably endearing in that sorta shake your head and smile kind of way. And in this modern age of gross-out humor, that sorta old-fashioned fun is actually refreshing.
Y'all sit there talking to each other like y'all ain't got no sense.
Number 2. These African-American characters get to be more than stereotypes.
Wake the hell up!
There's simply no denying the reality of racial inequality in the film industry. According to a University of Southern California study, over 73% of roles in the 100 biggest films of 2014 were played by Caucasian actors. Black actors made up just 12.5% of that pie chart. And even within that 12.5%, a major problem remains in the types of roles given to black actors. And as of 2016, 55% of Oscar winners won for playing stereotypical black roles. Tyler Perry's movies have often been described as black film, and if that means a primarily black cast playing nuanced, diverse, and realistic roles that move beyond labels, no wonder people want to keep them getting made.
Can we just have a moment alone?
In my house? Hell no.
Number 1. They cost little, but make a lot.
Hallelujah, hallelujah!
Though the majority of them have been badly reviewed, not a single one of Tyler Perry's Madea films has performed poorly at the box office. That's 10 movies to date, and counting. For Lionsgate, that is a strong motivator to keep churning these films out, as long as Tyler Perry is willing. And even if a Madea film were finally to tank, it wouldn't be that big of a deal for the company.
What the hell are you talking about, Joe? Stop smoking that weed.
Over the years, Madea films have cost anywhere between $5 and $25 million to produce, and they have, without fail, made $50 to $90 million at the box office. With numbers like that, Madea isn't likely to leave theaters anytime soon. or ever.
I guess nobody told you that I'm Madea. Mud to the damn D-E-A. You understand that?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from Watch Mojo and subscribe for new videos every day.